with him up to shoot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next, the Corey Seager. No balls and one strike. Now a throw over, back in standing. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
The next 0-2. And he popped him up. Here comes Dickerson. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably...
Up at the sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Number 16.
First offering on its way.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Dero. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. It's a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And my goodness, up and in. Very dangerous that time as he dives to the ground. It's
well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Nola is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, runners at first and second.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Fouled away. Belted high and deep into right center. McCutchen going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and the runner is in from second. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he pops him up back behind second base. Segura is there, and he puts it away to stop. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 1. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. To short, hit hard. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Empty with 1 man gone. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Jean Segura. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Segura leads off first with 1 away. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. And no one will get this one. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning. Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone.
16.
Striding in, number 16. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He popped out in his first trip.
Ryu.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1-2-3. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Aaron Nola. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here, and this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. All right, back to him on the mound. There's one. On to first, so they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play.
Now batting.
The base is empty now after the double play. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Verdugo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there. They trail it 4-1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Riding in once again, Max Muncy. No hits to this point, and it's fouled away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. High and deep to right center. McCutchen going back. Gone!
Well, they were Smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
David.
So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Standing in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. We were expecting a pitcher's duel today, but this one's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far.
Yeah, Dan, here's what you fall into, though. If you're going to be a finesse pitcher, you can't leave balls over the heart of the plate or they do not come back. A lot of guys stepping in the batter's box right now with a ton of confidence.
No doubt about it, Debra. We've seen one pitcher on point, one guy not on point, and the guy that's not been, he's having a rough go of it this afternoon.
Cody.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Robertson, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another full count offering on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Hernandez gonna have to hurry, and there's out number 2.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home. Ready now, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
0-1.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Rhys Hoskins hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit on the ground to short. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Andrew McCutchen.
Fouled off.
First pitch. 7 o'clock.
0-1. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, any thoughts?
You'll definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
JT Realmuto is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Peterson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Jock
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike two. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over 310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. His past line against Aaron Nola, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line.
Harper
is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Rhys Hoskins.
The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Gene Segura standing in as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Hoskins gets his lead at first, nobody out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. Into the box, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Cody.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Line towards center field. McCutchen is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Striding into the box, A.J. Pollock. His pass line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 3 for 4. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And it's fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys,
right
5
fielder.
up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Seager leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Scott Kingery.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And very quickly here, there are 2 away
The
now.
pitcher, Aaron.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Boy, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher
Now
up
batting.
with 2 outs,
The center
and he
fielder.
extends the inning there
Andrew
with a base hit.
Yeah, it's
McCutchen.
funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. He swings and grounds it to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this
Up
pitcher
next for
thought he was going to
Philadelphia.
cruise through this inning,
catcher,
and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Now a swing and a fly ball. Verdugo is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. He's set. The 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. At the plate, number 16. This will be his
Leading off
first trip
for
to
the
the plate
Dodgers.
in this one.
The catcher, number 16.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Grounded to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Josh Peterson. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. As we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he misses with it. 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Liner toward right center. Pollock is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground near home. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting. Left fielder Corey Dickerson.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to Fern. A good job. At the plate, Justin Turner flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And there's ball 2 now. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Cody Bellinger is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Runner around second now, headed for third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. He got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Dodgers strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
The bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his left, Muncy. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Last half. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 0-1, here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
2-1 the count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Digging in and looking for more. Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up.
Andrew McCutchen.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. The relay throw, and McCutchen is into third base with a triple.
Now batting.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box, JT Realmuto hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. McCutchen, the runner at third with no outs. Again, another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. The throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Turner shading to his right. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Into the box now, Max Muncy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And it's fouled away. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Justin Turner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Dodgers down in order. They're on the into the box now, Gene Segura. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready once again, Scott Kingery. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Kolarek, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt.
Down 0-2.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Nola, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Has a look, now the pitch. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Kingery at second with 2 down. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. On, he pops it up. Muncy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's working.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
1 gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. At the knees, strike 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Ground ball right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired of this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade. Pitch on the way. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. One left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home.
Nope.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Robertson pauses. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. A ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. In now, Gene Segura. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Segura turns and goes to second.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In now, Corey Dickerson. He swings and grounds it to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Scott Kingery. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Seager is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cody Bellinger is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. A.J. Pollock is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Robertson's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here's Corey Seager. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Philadelphia rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Aaron Nola is the winning pitcher of record. Hyunjin Ryu pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors.